$500,000 sounds impossible on a regular salary, but the math says otherwise. Let me show you the timeline, the accounts, and the exact ETFs I'd use. Most Canadians feel like building true wealth is reserved for high earners, but with a median household after-tax income of around $74,200, the path to a $500,000 portfolio is more accessible than you think. This video isn't about get-rich-quick schemes, it's about the boring, reliable math of long-term compounding. We'll break down exactly how much you need to save, which government accounts to prioritize, and the low-cost ETFs that can do the heavy lifting for you. Let's start building your bulletproof plan. Let's look at the numbers. If you save $1,000 a month, which is roughly 16% of a median Canadian family's after-tax income, and earn a standard 7% annual return, you'll hit $500,000 in just under 20 years. If you can push that to $1,500 a month, you're looking at just 15 years. The key isn't picking the perfect stock, it's the consistency of your contributions and the length of your time in the market. Every year you wait to start effectively doubles the effort required later. Time is your most powerful asset, and compounding is the secondary engine that turns your regular salary into a substantial legacy. Your first priority should almost always be your tax-free savings account or TFSA. For 2026, the annual limit is projected at $7,000. Because every dollar of growth inside this account is completely shielded from the CRA forever, this is where you want your highest growth investments. Imagine holding a winning ETF like XEQT for 20 years and paying zero tax on a $200,000 gain. That's the power of the TFSA. It's the ultimate wealth-building tool for the regular Canadian worker because it's simple, flexible, and entirely tax-free. If you don't own a home yet, the First Home Savings Account or FHSA is a massive cheat code. It gives you the tax deduction of an RRSP when you contribute, and the tax-free withdrawal of a TFSA when you buy your home. If you decide not to buy, you can roll it into your RRSP without using up any room. It's $8,000 of free tax-advantaged room every year that can significantly accelerate your path to $500,000 by lowering your current tax bill while your investments grow. Next is the Registered Retirement Savings Plan or RRSP. This is especially powerful if you earn more than $55,000, the first federal tax bracket. When you contribute, the government gives you a refund based on your marginal tax rate. If you're in a 30% bracket, a $10,000 contribution effectively only costs you $7,000. If you take that $3,000 refund and reinvest it, you've just supercharged your compounding engine. For 2026, the maximum annual limit has climbed to over $33,000, giving you plenty of room to hide your wealth from the taxman. You don't need a complicated stock-picking strategy to reach $500,000. In fact, most people who try to beat the market end up failing. The pros use all-in-one ETFs like XEQT from iShares or VEQT from Vanguard. These funds hold thousands of companies across Canada, the US, and the world. With one click, you own Apple, Royal Bank, and Samsung. The management fees are tiny, around $20 a year for every $10,000 invested. This low cost ensures that more of the market's 7% average return stays in your pocket, not the bank's. Choosing between XEQT and VGRO comes down to how well you sleep at night. XEQT is 100% stocks. It will grow the fastest over 20 years, but it will also drop the hardest during a market crash. If seeing your $500,000 portfolio temporarily drop to $350,000 would make you panic and sell, you should look at VGRO. It includes 20% bonds which act like a shock absorber. You'll give up a little bit of growth for a much smoother ride. Remember, the best portfolio is the one you can actually stick with during the bad times. The millionaires of tomorrow are the people who automate their savings today. Don't wait until the end of the month to see what's left over, there will never be anything left. Instead, set up a recurring transfer from your paycheck directly into your TFSA or RRSP on the day you get paid. By paying yourself first, you force your lifestyle to adapt to the remaining money. Automation turns your $500,000 goal from a wish into a mathematical certainty. Once the system is running, your only job is to not turn it off. In 2026, we're seeing record-high contribution limits due to inflation indexation. This is a massive tailwind for your $500,000 goal. As the government increases the amount you can shield from tax, you should strive to increase your contributions by the same amount. If your salary stays the same but the brackets move up, you're actually keeping more of your money. Use this extra breathing room to fill those TFSAs and RRSPs. Every extra $100 you save today because of a tax bracket shift is worth nearly $400 in 20 years at that 7% return. Building a $500,000 portfolio on a regular Canadian salary isn't magic, it's just a process. Start by filling your FHSA if you're a first-time buyer. Then, treat your TFSA like a sacred vault and maximize it with all-equity ETFs like XEQT. Finally, use your RRSP to capture those fat tax refunds and reinvest them. Automate the transfers, ignore the daily news cycle, and let time do the rest. In 20 years, you'll look back and realize the hardest part was simply deciding to start today. You have the knowledge and the tools, now go execute the plan. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe.